Good morning, I'm Doug Gates with the Real Estate News Channel.
And I'm Mark Cunningham, Doug Gates' identical twin brother. So how you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Oh, good deal. So listen, people and their income have been going down according to recent reports.
A lot.
Yeah, did you know that it's actually dropped to 0.5% since the third quarter of 2011?
Ugh.
What that means is that less people are bringing home money. And if they're bringing home less money and job rates, unemployment claims aren't necessarily going down. They're up 1 month, they're down 1 month, but in the overall net, they're down. It just means that things are tightening again. The economy is slipping into what nobody wants to say, a recession. And we're probably already there. We're like 2007 when they wouldn't admit it, but we're probably just about there, because other effects are being shown as well.
Exactly. But here's the thing, the recession. Now, did we ever come out of the recession? I know they talked about it, but I'm just wondering.
No, we did. We actually recovered.
Oh, we did?
Briefly.
Okay.
Briefly.
So this is kind of like an extension of the first recession.
This is like a bad Arnold movie that comes back on part 2. So.
One of those sequels.
Yes.
Well, check this out. The GDP for the country went from 1.7% down to 1.3%. That is a huge decrease. So the economists are extremely concerned about those numbers because that drastically affects everybody. And I think if you're like us, I think we felt it in these last few years. Household income kind of went down a little bit after 2007.
A little tight.
Just a little bit. But hey, we feel your pain.
Now, listen, what that means is that more defaults are going to be coming. Yeah. If the income continues to drop, people can't make their payments. It means less buyers out there. But let's face it, those that still have money are buying real estate right now. They're still seeing a tremendous value. So there's still going to be quite a few buyers. Even during the worst part of the recession, we had a lot of sales. So we shouldn't be too deflated, but we should start looking for more for the distressed homeowners again. Go after those short sales. Try to identify, educate the public, so that you can help them out.
So just go do it. The CBO is talking about let me do that again. The Congressional Budget Office, Mark, is now talking about the fiscal cliff coming to the end of the year. Now, everybody understands the tax cuts that's been enacted and that we've been experiencing. Payroll tax had a 2% decrease since 2011, and they actually extended it this year for 2012. So we've all experienced it, maybe not felt it. However, when it goes up, which they're all due to expire at the end of this year, it's going to affect the average homeowner or the average person receiving income about up to $1,800 a year.
Yeah, those are the payroll taxes, but not to mention the payroll taxes, you have also the taxes that were increased for your family.
Right.
You're able to take a larger deduction based off of what they came off with. And those are all going to be wiped away. And then, of course, the homeowners that lose their homes
Mortgage Debt Relief Act
will not be able to enact the Mortgage Debt Relief Act if they qualify for that. So there's some big, and they'll be hit with a huge tax bill at the end. So there's some big decisions to be made. And really, the decisions are quite interesting if you weigh them, on the one side and on the other, which one you would want to choose.
Well, which one's what?
Well, first of all, if they don't do anything, okay, they leave it and they fall off the cliff, some interesting things happen. Number one, unemployment, they're projecting, would rise to 9%. Now, 9% would be a major slide from where we are. Okay. Number two, the debt would go down. They're projecting to go $1.1 trillion into debt next year, and instead we'd only be at $641 billion. That's a pretty significant decrease. The GDP, which has been slipping. Would be
big slip.
Would be at 4.4%. Okay,
but where is it now? I mean, the GDP.
It's at 1.7 right now.
It just slipped to 1.3.
Oh, 1.3. Yeah.
So that's major drop, which is not good for our economy.
So if you look on the paper, that doesn't look so bad. Yeah. If you do extend the cuts, a lot of people are helped, though. I mean, it puts money in people's pockets, but
what does it do for unemployment?
unemployment, it actually keeps it where it's at.
Right.
And they're estimating 2 million more jobs could be created during that period. Not to mention, though, our debt would still rise by 1.1 trillion.
A lot.
And guess what? GDP would be a lot higher, 7.3%.
Yes, it would. So the question really is, and I'd like some answers from you guys. Make some comments down below. What would you rather see? Because we got two sides of the coin here. We don't know what Congress is going to do because they've got to act fast. But we have no idea which side of the coin they're going to flip.
The interesting thing with an election coming up, both sides, on Obama and Romney, both say that at some point, whatever happens, that they need to address this issue, whether they address it now or whether they put the Band-Aid on and do it later.
Because the fiscal cliff is inevitable. It's just a question of which or how fast they want to fall off the cliff. So we're going to see some interesting changes coming up.
Let us know what you think.
Down below. Hey, we want to thank you once again for watching our show, and we want to thank our sponsors, Exit Las Vegas Realty Center and all those on the side.
And also, we wanted to invite you. Okay, look, Doug and I, we're starting a new thing. Next Thursday, we're going to start having a weekly lunch. What does that mean?
That's new?
Yeah, that's new. Well, we eat every Thursday.
I was going to say, we eat every day.
But we're inviting you to come hang out with us. And if you feel like, bring your lunch or pay
bring
for our lunch.
a few bucks, pay for hey, we'd love it.
Bring a few bucks. We're going to be at the Macaroni Grill at noon. Why are we doing this? Come and talk to us about the things we talk about. Help us come up with other ideas that you'd like to see on the show. And it'll be a blast. We'll just have a good time.
Exactly.
So again, that's next Thursday at noon.
Macaroni Grill.
Macaroni Grill on Sahara and 15.
Right across from Palace Station.
That's correct.
So we just want to rub shoulders with you. So you guys, have a great day.
See ya! Doug, have you watched the news and seen the whole William and Kate pictures and all that sort of thing?
Stupid.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
despicable. Why can't a newlywed couple go out on their private yacht and just enjoy themselves together without the paparazzi and sunbathe?
It is pretty sad.
It's crazy.
Well, you're kind of a celebrity. How do you handle that?
Well, see, mine's just the opposite. I just take my shirt off.
Oh, and I bet you have all the privacy in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd run too.